When Denise Welch's mother was diagnosed with mouth cancer, the TV presenter was told she was likely to have just 12 months left with her mum. Annie, who Denise describes as being the life and soul, had one grandchild at the time, Matt Healy, who later became the lead singer of the 1975. But she decided to have surgery, removing the tumors from her mouth, which gave her 20 more years with her family. It also meant she saw 4 more of her grandchildren be born and was able to see Denise beat her own demons as she faced her own problems with alcohol. "I'm so grateful that we had all those years with her," said Denise. She was diagnosed when Matthew was a toddler and she lived to see 4 more grandchildren. "She also saw me overcome my problems with alcohol and met Lincoln, my husband, which means a huge amount to me. I'm so happy that when she passed she knew we were all okay. Doctors, scientists and research gave us that time, and for that I'm eternally grateful." Annie was first diagnosed in 1991 and was told she could have just 12 months to live. She underwent successful 13-hour-long surgery to remove the tumors and was doing well for 10 years. In 2001, however, she received a second mouth cancer diagnosis when her doctors found new tumors at a regular checkup. She died in 2012 after being diagnosed with mouth cancer over 20 years before. Denise says her family was lucky for having so much time with Annie, who worked as a psychiatric nurse, and talks of the special times they had with her. Denise added, "Even when it was really bad, Mum refused to admit she was in pain. Her mouth would be covered in ulcers, but she never complained once. She was like that. Always putting her family first. I think I got a little complacent. We all did, because we had her for so long after her first diagnosis. I remember going to see her a few weeks before she left us and she looked like a different woman. It was then that it hit me that she didn't have long left. Mum passed away surrounded by her family. Matthew and Louis had time on their own with her to say goodbye. They were incredibly close, so needed that. She kind of went into a 24-hour-long sleep with moments of lucidity, so she was peaceful and knew we were all there, kids, grandkids, and our partners. After she died, Matthew had her name tattooed on his chest, so he carries her everywhere with him." Following her experience, Denise is supporting Cancer Research UK. She is calling on people to opt in to hear from Cancer Research UK about its life-saving work, following its decision to only contact supporters who have given their permission for the charity to do so from the 1st of July 2017.